Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to show you how to shrink your hips at home. If you don't have a gym membership, that's okay. You can do it at home. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let's get to it. All you need is space, clearly. You need some resistance bands. You also need some ankle weights. I got these at Walmart. These resistance bands were given to me, and you can also get them on absafterbabies.com. And then you also need a mat. So let's go. Now there is some construction going on next door, so if you hear some banging, please don't get dismayed. Depending on how strong your legs are or how resisted you actually want the workout to be, that is the strength of the resistance band that you use. So I'm going to be using the extra heavy, and what you're gonna do is put it on your legs and put it right here. You're gonna look a little funny because it's really tight, and then the skin on your legs are just gonna protrude outwards, but don't get dismayed, don't get insecure, don't get discouraged. It's just what it does. What we're gonna be doing is a banded squat. If you have a ledge like I do, I'm just gonna hold on to this and then just squat down. If you have something like that, cool. If you have like a dresser or a butyl, you can hold on to that. That's also good as well. So let's get on to the workout. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold on to the ledge. You're going to put your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to hold on to what you're going to hold on to. And like you're going to sit down, you're going to bend yourself back. When squatting, remember, don't put your knees over your toes. And as you can see, what I'm doing in this little workout, I am forcing my legs to go a little bit outwards so that I'm also getting a little bit of a resistance when I'm opening up at the end of the squat. And I'm getting a little bit more of a resistant pull and a little bit more of a workout in the booty. Each workout I'm going to be doing 20 times. So 20 sets, 3 reps. Keep on doing it, slow and controlled, and make sure that you feel every single muscle working. Now that that's done, you go on to your next workout. Again, you're gonna have to hold on to do this. All you're going to do is stand on one leg and then kick outwards like this. If you have balance, you don't have to hold on to anything, but if your balance sucks, I suggest that you hold on to something. Slow and controlled, really feel every muscle working when it comes to this resistance band. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you could push it down onto your ankles and do it that way. But this is just a beginner way of doing this. Either if it's on your thigh or your ankles, it's still working the same thing, but at different resistances. And go on to the other side. And also remember, you're doing 3 sets of 20 for each exercise that you do. This video, I'm only showing you 1 set, but it's up to you to do the other 2. Really have fun with this workout. Go at your own pace and don't be too hard on yourself if you can't do the workout all in one day. And now that that's done, what we're going to do is do some kickbacks. The majority of your hip size is from your butt. Your hips, your bones, it's right there. You're not going to shrink anything, but what you really need to shrink is the size of your butt. So you need to do a lot of glute exercises so that it can shrink it, so it can shrink the fat cells and it could build a muscled butt, and lift it and make it look perky and beautiful. What you're gonna do is do some kickbacks. This is the moment that it slowly starts to burn a little bit more, but keep going, keep pushing, and don't allow the little bit of a burn to stop you from doing this workout. You are getting the results that you desire. Just keep on pushing forward and go at your own pace. You can do it. And then the other side. Oh my gosh. In the middle of your workout, when you start to panic or when it starts to hurt a little bit more, just think of the goal, think of where it is that you want to go and all the things that you need to do in order to accomplish it, and that'll make you feel so much better and not think about the pain of the workout that you're going through. You're almost done, I promise. The next one is a banded lunge. I hate doing lunges, but it is so necessary to do it. This is also something that you need to hold on to. A lunge with the band is a little bit more of an advanced move. So if you don't even know how to do a lunge, I would say do it without a band and just practice the lunge. But if you kind of already know how to do a lunge, I would say make it a little more spicy with the band, and then try and do this workout. But if you can't do it, no worries, just do it without the band, and you got it. Really push through and push through your butt. You will feel the burn. Try not to have your knee go over your toes like with the squat. Push through your butt and then lift yourself up. And then you just do the other side. You could take the resistance bands off now. Remember, you're doing each exercise 3 times. I'm only going to show you once, but you could just go on over and watch the video again, or you could just pause, finish your sets, and then go on to the next exercise. However you want to do it, that's on you, but I'm only showing you what is on the plan, only doing it once so you can see how to do it, and then it's on you if you want to mimic me, if you want to watch it over again. But please remember, the only way that you're going to shrink your hip size, or the only way that you're going to shrink your waist size or lose weight or anything like that, exercises help you with anything. It's just the movement. So if you're eating in excess, you're going to gain weight in that area. Or if you're just eating enough to survive, you're just going to maintain your same size. You have to be in a caloric deficit in order to shrink the size of your waist or your hips or anything else you want to lose. If there is no caloric deficit, you're not going to lose anything. So always remember that. There's no special exercises that would help you to lose weight or special exercises to help you gain muscle. They're all the same thing. It's up to you to eat the right way so that you can hit your goals. You could do the same thing with the ankle weights, as far as the leg side kicks and the leg kickback and the lunges and all that. You could do the same thing with an ankle weight, but I just wanted to show you that you could do it with both. With the ankle weight, there's different things that you can do that you really can't do with a resistance band. I'm going to show you 3 exercises that would help you shrink your hips. Now these are called the rainbows. Well, I call them rainbows. You go in like the little puppy dog, whatever this position is, and then you extend one leg, and then you go from out here, you go up and then around. And then you just make rainbows. When you get back to the original place, that considers one rainbow. So if you start at the left and then you go to the right and then back to the left, that's considered 1. And then you keep on going there again. With these, I think you really do need to think of rainbows, because this one really does hurt. It targets muscles that you normally wouldn't really target in other exercises like a squat or a lunge. So this one really needs some mental thinking of other things that's not this workout, because you would be miserable in the middle of it and you won't push through. And then you go on with the other one. While you're doing the rainbows, try to position yourself and put all of your weight on your knees and your arms to really balance yourself, and try not to move anything else except for that leg so that you can really feel it in your glutes and nowhere else. Try not to use momentum, but use the strength of your leg to push up and the strength of your glute to form the legs to go around, and focus on targeting the glute and nothing else on your body down there. And then you rest. Let's go on to the next one. You go down onto your forearms, you lift one leg, and then you kick upwards. Just like the rainbows, make sure that you're focusing all of your movements on your glutes. Make sure you're really feeling that squeeze on your glutes, and keep pushing up. And don't stop, even if it hurts. A lot of exercises, well, I think most exercises, you really need a mental focus and to think of other things while you're doing these exercises, because while you're in the middle of it, it's just like the pain is so unbearable sometimes, and it just like hurts, especially if you're on a 3rd set, to think of it. So always think of something else. Oh my goodness. Now for this one, it's for your inner thigh, not really your hips per se, but it's for your inner thigh. They're connected together. Let's do it anyway. Who cares? Put this leg up like this. Leave this one laying down like that. Support yourself here. This is a really good inner thigh workout. You can do this with ankle weights or dumbbells, or you could do it with plates that you put onto a bar for squats or whatever, and just do the same movement. If you want to go a little bit heavier than 10 pounds or 20 pounds, then you can definitely use a dumbbell or a plate to get a higher weight. But it is going to be a little bit more uncomfortable, so just know that. Also, if you are doing it on a hardwood floor or a mat that is very thin, your hip is going to hurt a little bit, so you have to position yourself to make it not make your hip hurt, or get a cushioned mat, or do a different floor. And that's it. Those are a few exercises that you can do at home that would help you shrink your hips. Just remember that you have to be in a caloric deficit in order to actually shrink your hips. That there's so many other things that you can do at the gym, and it doesn't matter how you do it, all you have to do is just do it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next